softly spoken, with no strings tying you to me. I'm happy in your company with no emotion, 'cause my love deserves to be free. I never wanna look at a house in the garden, I never wanna lock you down. I know you're not mine, it's just my turn, but we can still have fun for now.
What's up, my fellow creators? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. I was so in the moment just now. I was jamming. Those of you that know me know I love to jam. And yeah, I just totally forgot that I had to make a video. I was being human, which is funny because that's a song I was listening to. If you guys want a good song to check out, I think it's by Saidan, Saidan, and the name is called Human. It's good. I was dancing to the Deftones, and I love Deftones, and I like that. It's such a great. Okay, my rant. So guys, welcome. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, set that bell so you always know when the next video goes live. And today I want to talk about this really cool thing. It's so freaking cool, guys. Like, I cannot wait to share it to you. Are you ready? We have the power to decide. What a blessing. What a blessing. Okay, I want you guys to see this. We have the power to decide. We have the power to create what we want, what we decide, right? So many have lived in a state of being powerless. Powerless to everything, really. I mean, I think on this journey, I was powerless to people. I was powerless to my family. I was powerless to my friends. I was powerless to technology. I was powerless then to synchronicities. Like, I couldn't make a move until I saw a synchronicity, rather than deciding and letting the synchronicities guide my decisions. Right? Do you see that? It's interesting because so much of the time we think that we have to be a certain way for people to stay in our lives, for people to be here with us, for people to like us. And no, that's not the case. And let me just go back a little bit to what I was saying about how I would depend on synchronicities, and I wouldn't make a move until I got a synchronicity, and then I'd be like, okay, so now I need to make a decision. And then I still wouldn't, because I'd still need more synchronicities, right? I was in this space of not being able to decide what my destiny was. I was afraid, okay? This is a real thing. I was afraid of making the wrong decision. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to go back if I messed up. Yeah. I knew that I wanted certain things, and I would ask for those, but I didn't know how. I was like, not even the how. I didn't know what I was going to do to even start, because I was afraid that they were the wrong choices. And recently I've been working on being okay with my decisions. Like, this has been something I've been working on for probably a good year and a half. And that's why I say it's recent. Because it takes time. It takes time to build that trust. It takes time to build that stability in a new belief, right? You have to figure out why you believe the other way and then heal that. How do you heal that? By just acknowledging that it happened the way that it happened, and acknowledging how you feel. And sometimes I talk to my ego. I'm like, look, ego, thank you. Thank you for thinking that you're saving me all the time. But I got this. I can do this, right? We're all adults here, and if you're not, you're probably soon to be an adult. And part of being an adult is not just about responsibility. I spoke about this on another video, but it's about being able to decide, right? Being able to decide what you want in life, communication, not being afraid of speaking up for what you desire and what you want and what you believe is right. Not just to be right, but something that like tugs at your heartstrings, you know? And so much of the time we're afraid that we're doing the wrong thing that we get stricken with, like, we become catatonic. You don't even choose to move because the fear of being wrong and not following out your destiny comes through. And this is something that I mentioned on my Facebook. It's, what if we can't escape our destinies? Let that sink in for a minute. What if we can't escape our destinies? That's pretty powerful. So it kind of makes you realize that no matter what you decide, Source has a plan. Whether you decide this or that, or you have 5 or 6 different things that you want to do, the only part of any of this that matters is that you decide to start where you are with what you have and exactly as you are in this minute. Because that is you fulfilling your destiny. You don't have to be afraid of making the wrong choice, because there is no wrong choice. Even if you decide to do nothing, that's you playing out your destiny. Whether or not any of us can predict life, we can see things for as they are and as they might happen. And yes, there are some predictions that come through when there's catastrophic decisions that are made, right? Like things that are very apparent. And I think being psychic is just having an acute awareness at the world around you. That's why people can predict things. It's more of a vision that they see things, right? And that's why people are so enthralled by that, and they're afraid that, like, oh, well, I got to go to somebody to make the right decision. You have to decide what's right for you, because anybody could tell you anything. Like, I could tell you, you need to go work out, you need to get up, you need to meditate every day, I practice yoga, so you need to practice yoga. Like these are the things that somebody could say. But at the end of the day, if that doesn't resonate with you, you're not going to stick with it. That's why it's so important to ask yourself what is right for you, and then decide on one thing. Make it a point to make a hard decision every day in regards to yourself, like practicing self-love. That's hard, right? And making a decision to put your wants above everybody else for once. Not all the time. I'm not telling you to do it all the time, but just deciding to take that time for yourself. It's so powerful. So this beautiful, amazing thing is the power to have decision in our lives. Even we have free will from Source. And no matter what we decide, we still get to experience the illuminated mastery and synchronicities of the painting that's unfolding before our eyes. Good and bad. Good and bad. Just seeing it as it is, and then not letting that dictate what you decide for yourself. Saying, well, because this is happening, I'm going to do this. Is that what's right, or is that so that you can be proven right? Because when you're trying to prove everybody else wrong, I have found oftentimes it's because we're trying to prove ourselves wrong. And that's our emotional ego coming through with that feeling of not being good enough, not being worthy enough, not having enough. Not being something that it thinks it needs to be. So when you guys wonder, am I on the right path? More or less, maybe you should have asked yourself, have I decided what I want? Because that's you being on the right path. You can fight tooth and nail for everything else. At the end of the day, If you decide to do nothing, none of that is going to come. If you sit all day long trying to imagine the life that you want, it's not just going to appear in your lap, because you haven't decided to change anything, except you decided now you've added something to your routine of nothingness, right? You sit and you imagine the life that you want, and then you wonder why nothing happens. Why is there no opportunities? Why is there no open door? Why is there no way for me to move? Because you're so busy picturing the life that you want that you don't see the opportunities in the now, because you think that it's something that's in the far future when it's already yours when you've imagined it. And the truth is the only way to get it is to go and do something to get it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be. I don't care if you knit. I don't care if you make paper mache things, whatever. Big and small, work on technology, build this, create that, draw this, paint that. Whatever it is. Are you doing it? Our destiny is decision. So I encourage you today. Make a decision that's best for you. And don't question whether or not you're on the right path. Question instead, have you decided? Have you decided to be bold and courageous in your approach to life, and know that failure isn't failure? Failure is really a lesson that makes us stronger and gives us the ability to transmute and transform that energy into something that is more solid and stable and secure for us. So good luck in your deciding. And as always, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until next time, y'all. Peace out. Mwah. I love you guys. Bye.